Hey everyone, Anna here. Here's a question. Do you know how to talk about your weaknesses in front of your potential employer? If you do get asked about your weaknesses at a job interview, try not to fall into the same trap as 99% of other candidates. Just the other day, I was doing a mock interview with a client, and she gave me an answer that is definitely one of the most common things I hear from a lot of other job seekers. Usually it's something in line with I care too much, or I take things too close to my heart, and variations of that, or I work too hard, again presented in multiple variations but pretty much saying the exact same thing. Now imagine if you were the interviewer and you had many candidates lined up in one day that you had to interview one after the other. And whenever you ask them what their weaknesses are or what are some of the areas that they feel they want to improve on, they would give you this exact answer. What would you think? Whenever employers ask you about your areas of weakness, they are not looking for you to package some version of a strength or how passionate you are about what you do into a weakness. They are looking for some kind of more or less honest and genuine self-assessment where you can give them some indication of how aware you are of your own skills and how capable you are of working on yourself. It definitely takes some practice to be able to stay authentic while talking about your weaknesses in front of a person that you're hoping will eventually hire you. But here are a few tips that might help. So first of all, take some time and write down a few areas that you genuinely believe you need to work on. For a moment there, forget about the context of job interviews or employers or your desire for the job. Just simply be honest with yourself and come up with a list. After that, you can start going through the list and pick one weakness that does not interfere too much with the essential functions of the job you're hoping to get, because you don't want to raise any immediate red flags. But at the same time, you make sure that you pick a genuine, real weakness and you can talk about it as authentically as possible. Once you've picked that one real area of weakness, after that comes the most important part. Showing the interviewer that you have some sort of a plan in place that helps you work on that and improve over time. So, for example, if your weakness is public speaking, perhaps you've been enrolled with Toastmasters. Tell the interviewer about your experience with that. Or maybe you've found some volunteer opportunities where you got to present in front of a group of people and practice your presentation skills. Again, share those stories, share the feedback that you've received so that the interviewer gets some evidence that you're actually making progress and working on yourself. Talking about your weaknesses isn't always easy, so I hope this was helpful. Thanks so much for watching and see you next time.